Hello everyone and welcome to the SBI Securities Daily Morning Podcast. So now let's see how the market have performed in the yesterday's trade. The benchmark indices have ended on a positive note with Sensex gaining 0.7% settling at 72,641, Nifty gaining 0.8% settling at 20,011. Nifty Mid Cap 100 gained 2.4%, Nifty Small Cap 100 gained 2.5%. Now let's see the top gainers and losers of Nifty 50. The gainers of Nifty 50 are NTPC, Power Grid, Tata Steels, IndusInd Bank, Tata Motors, ITC and Bajaj Finance. While the losers are Bharti Airtel, ICICI Bank, Maruti, Asian Paint. Now let's see the sector-wise performance. BSE Power has increased by 3.06%, BSE Realty has gained 2.96%, BSE Metal has gained 2.73%, BSE Auto has gained 1.42%, BSE Oil and Gas has gained 1.41%, BSE Consumer Durable has gained 1.39%, BSE Financial Services has gained 1.09%, BSE Healthcare has gained 0.9%, BSE IT has gained 0.8%, BSE FMCG has gained 0.8%. Now let's see the stocks that have scaled 52-week high and low. 34 stocks have scaled 52-week high like Bharti Airtel, CG Power, Industrial Solution, Cummins India, eMudra, Cubex Tubing. While 22 stocks are trading at 52-week low like HUL, IIFL, GHCL Limited, Exaro Tiles Limited, Suraj Estate Developers. Now let's look at the market breadth. 2,749 stocks have advanced while 1,076 stocks have declined. Let's look at the fund flow. DII were net buyers up to the tune of 1,208 crore while FII were net sellers to the tune of 1,826 crore. Now let's look at the global cues. Dow have remained positive at 0.6% gain. Nasdaq has gained 0.2%. S&P 500 has gained 0.3%. The global cues look supportive and we expect flat to positive start for Indian market. Now let's look at the stock specific news. IT stocks will be on pressure as Accenture has reported its second quarter of fiscal year 24 data lower than the expected earnings, has lowered its guidance amid challenging macro. It remains negative for all the IT stocks. Muthoot Finance. The company has acquired 4.48 stake in its unit Belstar Microfinance for a consideration of 300 crore. The shareholding now stands at 63.5%. This remains neutral for the stock. LIC. The company increased its stake in LTI Mindtree from 4.99 to 5.03. This remains neutral for the stock. Wipro. The company incorporated new entity SDVerse with General Motors and Magma International. This remains neutral for the stock. Reliance Power. The company has settled its entire obligation with respect to the borrowing from DBS Bank India. As a result, the asset of 45 megawatt wind power project are free from encumbrance. This remains positive for the stock. Mazagon Dock. The company accepted Mumbai Port Authority 29-year lease for the allotment of land and building on a long-term basis for 29 years. The total cost of allotment stands at 354 crore. This remains positive for Mazagon Dock. Sharda Energy. The company received a letter of intent for a license of iron ore block in Maharashtra. This remains positive for the stock. Chemicals. The company received an order from Income Tax Department levying a penalty of 104 crore. This remains negative for the stock. Jindal SAW. NCLT approved scheme of amalgamation among Jindal Quality Tubular, Jindal Tubular India, Jindal Fittings and the company Jindal SAW. This remains neutral to positive for the stock. Tata Communication. The company approved an agreement to hive off a new aged digital service business for 458 crores. This remains neutral to positive for the stock. Bank of India. The board will meet on March 27 to consider a proposal for fundraising through issue of long-term bonds. This remains positive for the stock. Azad Engineering. The company approved incorporation of its two subsidiaries. This remains neutral for the stock. Compton gives Consumer Electrical. The company received a notice from the Income Tax Department for a tax demand of 68 crore for AY23. This remains marginally negative for the stock. Prestige Estate. The company acquired 62.5 acres of land for 468 crore in the NCR for an integrated township. This remains positive for the stock. Sami Hotels, the company invested 5.55 crore in its subsidiary Duet India Hotel, Pune and 1.13 crore in Duet India Hotel, Ahmedabad. This remains positive for the stock. Star Housing Finance. The company entered into a co-lending agreement with Tata Capital Housing Finance to service 5,000 home buyers in EWS and LIG segment in the first phase of engagement. This remains positive for the stock. Lloyd Metals. The company will raise 5,000 crore without resorting to debt. This remains neutral for the stock. Just Dial. The company received 38.36 crore from Karnataka High Court after cancelling land allotment in Bengaluru Urban District. This remains neutral for the stock. Dhanuka Agritech. The company signed a MOU with Indian Council of Agriculture Research for Scientific and Technical Cooperation. This remains positive for the stock. Garwal and Vale India. The company entered into a technological transfer and license agreement with OTMK GmbH, which shall be valid for next 10 years. This remains positive for the stock. Now let's look at the insider trades. Skipper, promoter, Ventex Trade acquired 66,000 shares in March 20. Gokul Agro Resources, promoter Ritika Infocon bought 92,500 shares on March 20. Now let's look at the trading tweaks. Shares that have ex-record dividend today is Power Finance Corporation, Mishra Dhatu Nigam and Bharat Electronics. While today is the ex stock split date for Reflex Industries. That's it for today. Thank you for listening.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.